today I am heading to Nashville. I'm going to have a trip in Nashville. I'm really excited about it. It's been a while since I've been to Nashville, but I wanted to make sure that I am not going to gain weight or anything like that, because Nashville is all about the food and experiences like that. So I'm going to actually be careful this time. So my trip just started. I'm here at the beautiful Capital One Lounge in DFW. So I'm gonna watch what I eat and just choose the ones that I really, really want. I got some different selections here. I'm really excited about this overnight oats thing. I've had that before. It's really good. And this French toast thing. It's very tiny little bit of French toast. So hopefully it's not that many calories, but I will be counting, and I'm just looking forward to it. We'll try this one first, this French toast. Oh my God, this is so delicious. French toast. It's like a pumpkin spice French toast. Absolutely incredible. And let's try some of this oatmeal stuff. It's good, but I'm only gonna have a little bit of it. Just like 2 bites. I wanna save my calories for the French toast. Well, so yeah, all I've had so far to eat was that little piece of French toast, so that's not too many calories. And now I'm having a coffee with Bailey's to take the edge off. Absolutely delicious, absolutely delicious. Oh, I see that they're putting out more of that French toast, so I'm going to get another slice because it was really good. And after those 2 tiny mini French toasts and a little coffee with Bailey's, I'm having a little champagne, Prosecco or sparkling wine, who knows. Doesn't matter. It's bubbling, and that's fun. Can't wait to pass out on the plane flight. Well, I am on my flight to Nashville, and here I have some snacks that I got from the Capital One Lounge. I love that they let you get snacks to go. I got some spring water. There's no calories in that. And of course, this little breakfast sandwich. So that should be fun. And it's always nice to have a snack on the plane. Thank you, Capital One.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is American Airlines Flight 2648, nonstop service to Nashville. We are nearing the end of our boarding process.
Here, I'll call you back in a second. Oh, no.
Can greatly help expedite our departure.
We are here at the beautiful Thompson in Nashville, and my friend stopped by and bought me an old-fashioned here at the big bar they have called Marsh House. And so it's absolutely delicious. It's a great way to be welcomed to Nashville. Bottoms up. Well, I am still waiting here for the room to get ready. I'm in the lounge at the Thompson. It's been a while, but it's still before the check-in time. I checked in with them and they were like, oh, we're still working on it, but they did offer me some free champagne while waiting, so I always like that. So they can take as long as they want, as long as they keep the free champagne coming. So cheers. I was just outside enjoying the city of Nashville, and I came back to see this in the room. That was very nice of them. They brought me a bottle of champagne for the room. How wonderful. Hey, so I'm here in my room, and I just went out to Hattie B's, like the most happening chicken place in town, and I got some chicken. You can see here on the receipt, it says I got this. It was the hottest flavor there is, the ghost type. It's called the Shut the Cluck Up. So I got that, perfect for a duck. And I got a side of mac and cheese. I'm really excited about it. And I have these champagne glasses I got with the free champagne that came with the room. I'll probably drink that tomorrow. And I got the water from the hallway, the sparkling water, so that should, I'm gonna need a lot of water for this special ghost chicken. You probably see lightning and thunder. There's actually a tornado watch right now. So I can't really be out and about in the middle of downtown Nashville, but let me try this chicken and see how it tastes. Oh! Okay. It doesn't get hot for like 3 chews in. It takes a while to get in, but at least I have lots of water. Man, is it good though. I highly recommend this. This is an amazing sandwich. Good morning. So I'm here at the Marsh restaurant at the Thompson, Nashville. They gave me a nice seat here by the windows at the corner. It's perfect. I can see everything. Now, I did have some champagne this morning, so there was no need to get any more alcohol. I did get this spritz, this non-alcoholic spritz. Really excited about this. Oh, it's so delicious. Very grapefruity. Perfect way to start the day. And this is all free with my globalist status here at Hyatt Properties here at the Thompson, and this wonderful cappuccino. Let's try this. Oh, so smooth. Perfect drink. Perfect way to start the morning here in Nashville. And I ordered the most expensive thing on the menu, of course. Should all be free. The steak and eggs and a little cinnamon roll as well. So looking forward to that in the next few minutes. Really excited about this steak and eggs. Let's start with the tomatoes, potatoes. Oh my gosh, delicious. Let's try this eggs. You got them medium cooked. Delicious potatoes. Let's check out the steak actually, medium. Oh, now that is a steak. 8 a.m. opening time. They made a good steak relatively quickly. Let's see. Let's check out this egg. Not too runny. Incredible. And a little bit of asparagus. Let's check this out too. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely delicious and completely free. What else could you want? Let's check out this monstrosity of a cinnamon roll. I'm gonna need a knife for this. I'm using the knife that was meant for the steak, but you need it for this thing. This one's much more complex. I'm sure it's only like 200 calories. But I'm probably not going to eat for the rest of the day because I'm off to Denver later, and so it's like I'm not sure I'm going to have a chance. So I'm going to stock up on the calories now. Let's try this. Now that is a cinnamon roll. Oh my God, and that frosting. Have mercy. Pairs wonderfully with this cappuccino and re-cleanse the palate with this non-alcoholic spritz. Wonderful. All of this is amazing. I'm very, very happy with this. Good morning from the beautiful Thompson in Denver today. I am starting my morning with a little Nespresso that I made on the machine in the room. Very smooth, very hot. Perfect way to start the morning. Now, I'm sort of proud of myself. Yesterday, the only thing I ate was the breakfast over at the Thompson, Nashville. It was a very good breakfast. Clearly, it had a lot of calories, probably more than I had estimated, because it was able to get me through 24 hours. It's almost 8 a.m. here, and so it's been almost 24 hours since I last ate. Clearly, that was enough to tide me over. I also did have a whole bottle of champagne in the room, so clearly I had enough sustenance to get through the day. I went to bed real early. I was really tired, and it's extremely cold here. It's 24 degrees outside right now in November, but this is Colorado, so of course it's going to be cold. Last I was in Texas, it was like it was 80 degrees a few days ago. So this is a nice hotel, but it's not as nice as the Thompson in Nashville. And one of the worst things about this place is that they are only giving me a $40 credit, or limit really, on breakfast this morning. So I do get a free breakfast with my globalist status, but it's capped at $40, which is ridiculous. I mean, I had a $40 plate yesterday, just that one little plate with the egg and steak at Nashville. Well, that was actually like $47. And then, I wanted other stuff too. So, I'm going to have to be very careful this morning when I go and have breakfast here, not to exceed $40. And trust me, I won't, not by a penny. So clearly I can't have coffee there for breakfast this morning, so I'm going to have the room coffee. I'm just going to get some ice water and try to fill up with as much food as I can for under $40, including gratuity and taxes. So really, we're talking like maybe $25 worth of food, which is really sad. So this place is, like I said, it's really nice and everything, but a little stingy with the breakfast offerings. So we'll go check that out in a moment. For now, I'm going to just relax here in this beautiful room where it's nice and warm, even though it's freezing outside, and enjoy my Nespresso mini drink. Really excited about this Eggs Benedict. It looks bigger than I thought it would be. Let's try it. It looks actually quite delicious. I'm gonna need a knife for this one. Let me try it. Look at all that hollandaise sauce and all that. Mushrooms and spinach. It just looks so elegant. Absolutely magnificent. That Eggs Benedict was amazing. With the salmon, it was just perfect. Now I wanted to try this this French toast. It's huge. It's like this big block. Almost looks like a banana bread or something. Let's get a little syrup on it. All right, now let's dig in. This looks really quite something. Don't even know how. Oh, look at the interior of that. Wow. Let's try it. Now this is French toast. We're here at the Capital One Lounge at the Denver airport. Gonna have a little bit of this pesto. I'm gonna try it, see if it's any good. And then this braised chicken, and of course a little red wine. Take the edge off. This pesto is actually very, very good. So I'm gonna eat it all. And here's this braised chicken. Pretty good. So I went back to get some more of this pesto salad. I really like it. And then I got this caprese salad. Here, very nice. And then a couple little dessert cubes. That all looks pretty good. And enjoying a very nice old-fashioned here at the lounge. So relaxing. So yeah, that was my Nashville trip. As you saw, it started off in a lounge, I think, at DFW Airport in Dallas, and then I got to Nashville, and then I enjoyed Nashville, and then I had to come back, and I had a layover in Denver, and I was at a hotel there, and then the next morning I went to the Denver lounge. So, I did multiple lounges. I barely paid for anything. I think the only thing I actually paid for was the Hattie B's dinner that I had in Nashville. But all the rest of it was, included in the lounges that I get for free with my Capital One card, and was included at the hotels because of my Hyatt Globalist status. So I just wanted to do a quick recap of what I ate and how many calories I had for this trip. Trying to sort of watch my figure a little bit and just make sure that I'm not going to just, explode or anything like that, because there's always that balance you want to have, especially when you're traveling and you're getting a lot of free stuff thrown at you. It's like, yeah, I want it, but also, I don't want to gain a lot of weight and then have to get on, diabetes medication and stuff like that. So it's like, you have to have a good balance. So it started off with Friday. I went to the Capital One Lounge. I had 2 of those mini French toast things. I mean, I did have like a tiny nibble on a few other things, but I didn't, eat them because I was like, they just weren't as good as that French toast. It was like a pumpkin spice French toast. It was so good. So I had 2 of those. They were like 75 calories each at least. This is the best estimate. I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. I just Googled what I thought were some of their calorie counts. So if these numbers seem way off, they probably are. So I had that, and then I had a coffee and Bailey's, very smooth, and then some Prosecco. All of that was at the Capital One Lounge at DFW. Then I got on the plane, and on the plane I had that egg sandwich that was so, so, so good. I think it had chipotle sauce in it too. I'm not really sure. But it was very, very good, whatever that thing was. And so I ate that. That was complimentary. That was in the to-go bag from the Capital One Lounge. Then I finally arrived in Nashville. My friend bought me this old-fashioned. It was so good. I estimate that was 150 calories. While I was waiting, I had a Prosecco. Then I went to Hattie B's in this big storm, and the sandwich, I had that chicken sandwich. It was so very good, and then I had mac and cheese with it. Now also, and I added this in here, I didn't really exercise. I didn't go to any fitness center while I was on this Nashville trip, but I did do a very long walk to get to Hattie B's, and it was in like a tornado watch. So there was like a big storm, and I was running, and I was getting drenched, and I was carrying chicken, So I figure that that was 80 calories burned each way for 40 minutes worth of walking. And so I'm going to count that and sort of give myself a little bit of credit on this day. So on Friday, it looks like I consumed, taking into consideration what I burned as well, 1,460 calories. Not too bad, not too bad. Then we've got Saturday. So Saturday, I woke up, I started the day with some champagne in the bathtub, just a little. You shouldn't drink and be in a bathtub, but I had a little. And throughout the rest of that afternoon, I slowly finished the bottle of champagne. So that was good. I think that the bottle of champagne, I Googled it, somewhere it said it was 570 calories, so we'll just go with that. And then I had that cappuccino for breakfast, along with that seasonal spritz. And then I did have the steak and eggs, which I think this is probably an underestimate of how many calories it had, but it probably had a lot. And that big cinnamon roll. Now, I did show the cinnamon roll, but I only ate 3/4 of it, okay? I only ate about 3/4 of it. I did not eat the whole thing. That thing was huge. I'm going to estimate, and again, this is probably a little on the underside, that for Saturday, I had 1,560 calories. I probably didn't, but I'm saying it anyway. Then Sunday came along. Now, oh, and you remember, Saturday, I did stop there. I really didn't have any more that day. So, like I said, it was just a lot for me. And yeah, so I went through the whole day, and then Sunday morning came around. I was really hungry, and I started with a little espresso. I read somewhere that that's 3 calories, so that was a pretty good deal. And then I went downstairs and I ate this Eggs Benedict with salmon, and it does say somewhere that that's like around 700 calories, and so it probably was. But very, very, very good and worth every calorie. Then I had some French toast, that weird shaped French toast that looked like banana bread. Now that, I also only ate 3/4 of that. It was a little too much for me, but it was good. Then after that, that was at the Thompson, Denver. Again, this is on my layover. Still kind of my Nashville trip anyway. After that, I went to the airport and I relaxed at the Capital One Lounge in Denver Airport. Now that was a great place to hang out. I started with some red wine, and I had the pasta pesto thing. It had more of a name to it, but all I remember is the word pesto. Anyway, it was absolutely delicious, and I had 2 of those things. They were very, very good. Then I had this braised chicken thing, which was okay. It wasn't as good as the pasta. Then I think I read that those cubes are called petite fours or something like that. So if you want to be French about it, I had 2 of those. They were very good. Then I had a caprese salad. Look at how healthy I am. And I ended with a very smooth old-fashioned. So, but it looks like that was a lot on Sunday. So almost 2,000 calories on Sunday. So that was a little bit pushing it, but it was the end of my trip, and I was, enjoying myself. I'm not going to make any excuses. I liked every calorie, and I enjoyed it. So that was my trip. Not the healthiest. I should have probably reduced a little some of that alcohol intake. I didn't do too badly. I think the cinnamon roll, French toast was probably a lot, too much sugar for me. But looking at it, everything tasted delicious. So I had a delicious little trip to Nashville, and I have this video to remind me of it if I ever want to watch it again. And if you ever want to watch it again, please do. Like it and subscribe and all that stuff. And if you subscribe, you can see all the kinds of things I eat, all of my world travels. I go all over the world, and I love to eat, but mostly when it's just for free. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.